Wouldn't this be a horrible way to die? Live on Periscope in front of everyone.
Someone says you're on the wrong side of the road.
Oh no! Oh no! Imagine if this would be the moment I forgot what side of the road to drive on when there's like no other cars, and then you like turn a corner and a fucking like milk truck is coming towards you. Everyone else has their lights on, which is frustrating because I don't know how to turn the lights on in this rental car, and we reckon it's automatic lights, like everything in this car except for the gears. That car has 1.5 lights on.
Someone says don't do a Vettel, whatever that means.
Don't do a Vettel. Sebastian Vettel rear-ended Lewis Hamilton. Well, actually, okay, he went into the back of Lewis Hamilton and then decided to drive up alongside him and like crash into the side of him to like get him back one. How's the signal? Does it look like it's alright?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Dunmore East, which is a little village on the coast on the south east of Ireland. We're in County Waterford, which is where I'm from.
Someone says, will you head back if Ireland gets the Rugby World Cup in 2023?
Yeah, I'd definitely come back. That'll be fun. Might have to leave if the DUP are in charge. Look at this. What did Mom call these? God's cloisters?
God's cloisters.
Yeah.
Oh, someone said, love you, Danny. No clip is amazing, and I hope to go back to Ireland soon.
Thank
So
you.
nice.
This is the sunny southeast, they call this.
A lot of people are saying hi. Say hi.
I'm driving, hi! I'm driving with a gear stick as well. What is this? Madness going on. I tell you what, this automatic what do you call them? Windshield wipers is a revolution in this country.
Someone says, I used to work in Merlin's nightclub in Waterford Centre.
Which nightclub?
Merlin's.
Oh, Merlin's. Fucking hell.
Hello from Belfast.
That predates me. Merlin's is like, that closed in like early 2000s, I guess, maybe 2001, maybe earlier, maybe the late 90s.
Did you learn to drive on a manual?
Yes. I learned to drive on a Fiat Punto. It was a manual everything. It didn't even have
wheels.
My feet stuck out the bottom of the car. It didn't even have power steering. My dad called it the tractor. We're on the road. If for any Google Maps lovers, we're on the road to Dunmore East in Waterford, and we've passed Ballygunner. We're now in farming country, basically. It's pretty much. I don't think there's any other like points of interest on this road. I think there's this one junction we're about to come up to, and I forget where it goes. Does this go to Fenner, maybe?
Someone says Ireland's a great county, not as good as Cork, though.
Ireland's a great county.
I mean, Waterford's a great county, sorry.
Cork's alright. You prefer Waterford, don't you?
Yeah.
We brought you to Cork last time. 5 kilometres, we're halfway there. I like Cork. I lived in Cork for a year. What's your favourite place in Cork?
Me?
Yeah.
Starbucks.
Not Kinsale?
Oh yeah, I guess Kinsale is better than Starbucks.
You hated Cork City.
I hated
You did not like Cork City at all. I liked Cork City mostly out of nostalgia. To drop in on my old haunts. It's really starting to rain here. Oh my god.
Someone says, hi Danny, what's next for No Clip? I mean after Final Fantasy.
Oh my god, I'm fucking taking a rest. Something that doesn't involve subtitles. We'll announce it soon enough, I think. It's been locked in. We're flying somewhere in Europe in early August. And it's one that a lot of people have been asking for, so it's maybe the biggest one, I don't know. Maybe the biggest. I mean, Doom was pretty big. Final Fantasy was big, but in a different way. But people will be happy when we say what it is, I think. Jesus, this rain.
Whereabouts in Ireland are you?
Waterford. In the southeast, sunny southeast. Look at it. All these sun drops falling on our windshield. What time is it at the moment? Half 7? 7:30?
It's 7:30.
7:30. We're about to hit Dunmore East, which is a beautiful town. It's one of our favourite little villages. And it's a fishing village, and it has... I'm not really sure what it has. It's like got a bunch of holiday homes out here, but it's quite small and cute, and it's got lots of nice views. And so it's nice to come out here. Usually when it's not so wet, I guess, but it still should be nice. Where is everyone watching from? Where do we have? Shout out your city, your country.
Your planet.
Your planet.
East Coast.
East Coast where? I'm guessing America. No one else would say East Coast.
Isn't Dunmore a race in Elder Scrolls?
Is it really? A race?
Albany,
Like
New York, Denmark.
Albany.
Drogheda, Ireland.
Drogheda.
London, Cork City, Derry, Kentucky, Mexico City, Birmingham.
And Drogheda.
Oh Jesus, Wicklow, Sligo, Newcastle,
Newcastle.
Texas, Stockholm, Toronto, Ohio, Limerick, Perth.
Some people are quite close. Look at this guy, he's getting soaked. Look, he went out for the milk, he's getting soaked. Poor lad. I don't think Drogheda. Drogheda.
There's another Drogheda.
Drogheda.
London, Canada.
We were just in London, it was great. It was a lot hotter than this, I'll tell you that much.
Stratford upon Avon.
Avon, yeah, that's the other Stratford.
Kent.
The Stratford I didn't live in. Stratford upon Avon is Shakespeare country.
Where are we headed now?
Heading down to this is one of 2 beaches. Beaches?
South Dakota. Blackpool.
This is probably the only beach in Dunmore, is it? I don't know.
Dunmore's cool. Did anything important
cool.
happen in Dunmore in your
I
personal
have
life?
no idea. Maybe some sort of wedding happened here. Maybe last time you were here it was a lot of... Did we come out here in winter? Can't tell.
Yeah, in December.
Look at this. Look at this. There's the Strand, a fine establishment on the left. Fine drinking establishment.
It's also featured in a current show.
It's also featured in a previous wedding. And then look here, show them all that. So this beach, no, on the left, on the left.
Sorry.
This beach here is here. Maybe it'll be better once we get up here. This is a beach during the day. So when the tide is in, when the tide is out, this beach goes out about 80 feet. And when the tide is in, it's basically not a beach. So the whole way, see the far beach over there on the left? That whole thing, all of this is sand during the day. This whole thing. So over there, these 2 beaches connect during the day. And then when the tide is in, like it is now, this is about as far as the tide comes in actually. It'll be going out again soon enough. It comes up it almost splashes up here onto this road. But during the day, or during when the tide is out, it's a massive beach. It's this whole thing, because we're in a cove at the moment. Quite nice. If it was a nicer day, we'd probably go out and show you the cliffs. But oh, this is one way now. Was this always one way? Maybe it was. I don't know. Here's the Zorro. Trying to get some fine Italian cuisine. This is your favorite cemetery in Dunmore.
Look at that.
Unreal. This place here, this hotel on the right, burnt down last year. It's called the Haven.
No, it's rebuilt now. Look.
Yeah, they rebuilt it. I guess it was 2 years ago, was it? I can't remember. And we're coming into the old port.
Danny, how tall are you?
6'1". I tell myself 6'1". I think I'm 6.5 inch. I think. Ooh, who wants to see some thatched cottages?
Some what?
Thatched. Thatched? Thatched. I don't know. Look at those. Look at those. My dad used to insure houses. He says you get really terrible rates on a thatched roof. There's more here on the right. Thatched. Thatched. See, over here is more thatched.
Terminfecken.
Terminfecken
Is my favorite beach.
Spell it.
Terminfecken. I cannot even spell it.
Terminfecken. I mean, either.
Rmin Fecken.
T what?
Terminfecken.
Terminfecken. Either they're trolling us or you can't pronounce anything.
There's the post office.
Here's the post office in all its glory. Here's the Porsche to the left. I don't know what this building in front of us here is, but it always looks haunted. Doesn't that look haunted? Like you'd see some crazy old lady sticking. This is the Porsche down here. This is where the fishermen go. You can walk along the top of this wall.
Here, look.
What is it? It's Termonfeckin near Clogherhead. Mate, that's either a real beach and I'm so sorry, or you're pulling me leg. I can't tell. Clogherhead?
Look at these people enjoying the beach.
They're enjoying the beach. Look at them. They've come out to Waterford to enjoy the sunny southeast. Can we drive around this? I think we can we?
Yeah.
Can we get out up here? I forget. We drove this way last time, but I forgot if we could actually get out of the things. This is what happens when you go home, is you just drive everywhere to make sure everything's the same. Oh, fuck.
Look at all these signs.
I just hit them.
They're all pointing different directions.
They're not. They're all pointing that direction.
No.
Zoom in.
I don't know how to zoom.
You zoom in like you do on every other. Like, they're all pointing down the same way. Surely.
What's that one?
Can I just say how annoying it is to be stuck behind a red light on a fucking Porsche road at 7 o'clock at night? We're gonna get stuck down here, aren't we? Look at all the boats huddled in together. What's that about? Are they dredging? 5 boats wide.
We're just at this stop.
We're just here in the stoplight. Hey, welcome to this hot questions about driving in Ireland or video games. Shout out to my brother who gave me this for my birthday, but I only got it like 3 days ago because I came out in my shirt and it's fucking cold. Hey, another car! Look, this one. Hi, are my lights on? No, she can't tell me. It's your hair. Just your hair. She looks like Goldilocks or something. Must be a really good stylist down here. How long is this light gonna be red? Is this like it's like a 5-hour stream? Oh, orange. So you can think about going. Way. Which sign should I follow? This one, left. All right. This one, right. Okay. This one, left. Okay. This one. Look at this fucking road. Oh,
Describe Ireland in 4 syllables. I feel like
somebody asked?
Yeah, but I don't know. Do you mean syllables? Or do you mean...
Syllables. Guinness. That's how many? 3?
Guinness.
2.
But I don't think they mean syllables. I feel like they mean...
Do they mean nouns or adjectives? Because it's a big difference. Should I do both?
Yeah.
This is... I think we have to turn around. I really don't think we can go... Oh, we can go this way,
No,
can't
we waited.
Oh, this is my favourite sign ever. Look at this sign.
Someone just asked what you're doing back in Ireland.
Visiting family. Look at this sign. This sign's fucking brilliant.
This one in front of us?
The one with the car, top left. Look at that sign. If that's not an evocative sign, I don't know what is. Don't drive off the wall into the water.
The Termonfeckin Road.
We could literally do it right now. This is Dunmore East Adventure Centre, and we could definitely do that. So let's back the fuck out of here. Sorry, let's adjectives or nouns? Any?
It said syllables, so you can interpret that however you want.
In 4 onomatopoeic noises.
4 adjectives and then 4 nouns.
Okay, adjectives.
Oh, it's too pixelated
Why?
to see the picture.
Oh, because the internet's bad, or because?
I don't know, just too pixelated.
We're here again at the stoplight, so here we go. 4 nouns, 4 adjectives. Well, wet, I'll say right now. Relaxed, chill, maybe might be a better word. Can't think of any other ones. What would you say?
Adjectives?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet and green, maybe. And nouns? Fields, drink.
Do you only know like 6 words in the English language? Tea.
Tea. It's a good shout. Tea. And rashers. just food and fields. That's all what Ireland is to me. Red lights. How about that?
Arrows,
all pointing the same way. Fucking hell.
Top 3 from E3 this year?
Top 3 from E3. Ooh. I'll have to think about that. I have to switch on my game brain again. I have to switch on my work brain a little bit. I don't know. It's a weird one. Rocket League on Switch. I'm gonna say that's really annoying to say because I've already played it a million times. But I'm probably gonna put 100 hours into Rocket League on Switch, so I'm pretty happy about that. And Super Mario Odyssey. So 66% of my picks are gonna be on the Switch. And then, God, what was the name of that Destiny lookalike that BioWare were doing? It's not Arrival's the movie. What's it called? It's something like that. They've all got such stupid names now. Whatever that one was, I like that because my biggest gripe with Destiny was that it was Guild Wars to what?
Oh my god, everyone's saying Anthem. Why is everyone saying Anthem?
Anthem is the game. Anthem is the game. Thank you. Yeah, because I like open worlds more than I like anything else, and what I didn't like about Destiny was that it was basically an instance shooter, which is like great, but like I never liked Guild Wars. I always preferred World of Warcraft because you could like wander around. So I was waiting for somebody to make like a World of Warcraft Destiny, and it looks like they are. So we'll see about that. Where should we go next? We're gonna go out this road. I'm not really sure what's out here, to be completely honest. I think this might be the old road to Tremor.
Are you happy with the reaction to FFXIV so far?
I am. I'm a little bit disappointed that some people were irked by the subtitles, especially because it was definitely the biggest like production issue that we had, or amount of production effort that we had, and it all sort of got rushed together at the end a little bit because of some stuff that happened let's say. So we're sort of like tidying them up as they go, and it's making me feel a little bit better. But otherwise, yeah, I'm like super happy about it. It's hard to tell though, because I've been working on that series now for how long? Like 7 weeks, maybe longer, maybe. And we also planned it back in January, so it's been such a long production that it's at the end it's kind of hard to tell if it worked out the way you wanted it to or not. So I'll probably watch it in a couple of months and I kind of see how I feel about it. But yeah, it's been really good. I mean, I can imagine a world in which we put Jesus, look at this guy. I can imagine a world in which we put up a video that's like 50 minutes long with subtitles and nobody like watched it because they were like, this is fucking, like, how am I supposed to do this? But a lot of people were into it, so yeah. I mean, the Final Fantasy fans seem to be into it, which is always a good like bellwether for that sort of thing. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, I'm a little bit. I don't like putting up. It's hard to put up anything you've spent that much time on and have people find fault with it. Like, I don't want people. We've basically have like 100% record on No Clip. Some people thought the John Romero interview's color correction wasn't great. I could probably agree with that as well. But it was sort of the style I was going for, was that desaturated look because of Ireland and the rain. But yeah, I'm a little bit like, shit, we might have lost our 100% record because of the subtitles, in terms of quality at least. But you know, you live and you learn as well. I'm very much hoping that it won't be our last foreign language doc, and it won't be our last doc in Japan. And most people seem to be saying, look, they could be a little bit tighter. You could probably have better punctuation and the odd spelling mistake, but like, we're clearing that stuff up, and most people seem to be into it anyway. So yeah, so I am proud of it, and I've heard that the team in Japan was sort of impressed by it as well, which is not what we're doing it for, but it's always nice to hear. So I'm happy with that. As long as everyone else is happy with it, I don't care.
You're getting lots of hearts. People apparently like video games.
Video games are cool. Look at this view. Look at all these houses. Even in the rain, it looks pretty. The big top isn't there right now. No big top. When was that? August? Big top time? Circus time? Any more questions?
Are there any more questions?
Any more questions? We're driving back towards Waterford. We could go out to Tremor.
Someone said if subtitles is the biggest complaint, it means the rest is top notch.
That's a nice way of thinking about it.
How is it to go back for a visit? Relaxing or more of a rush around trying to see everyone?
I think here it's relaxing because in London we had to rush around and see a lot of people, but not many people live here anymore. Like my good buddy Dennis, who you may know from our podcast, The Tournament of Eyes, he lives here. My parents live here, but like no one else lives in Waterford, right?
After seeing Dan's wedding, how much do you wish you'd gotten married to Taco Bell?
So I haven't seen any of the I saw like 1 or 2 pictures of his stag, of his bachelor party. So I texted him last night just to say congratulations because it was like the right time of day. And he replied with like, he said it was absolutely perfect or something. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad that we didn't have to get married in a Taco Bell. And like, I'll say this, the two of us are pretty fucking like staunch supporters of Taco Bell. Like it's not like we're not into what they have to offer. I think we probably eat there at more than any other place. We probably eat at Taco Bell more than any other fast food place combined, all of them combined. But like even then, I'm not sure that we'd be into doing that. But I'm glad that there are people in the world like Dan Reichert who are willing to jump on that cultural grenade for the rest of us.
A few people have asked the same question, which is, how does a doc start? Like, do you reach out to the game makers? Do they reach out to you, or like, where's the idea come from?
For Final Fantasy, they reached out to us actually. Ash Turkle, who is one of the marketing guys for the US team, was basically my point of contact throughout the whole process. And they reached out to us. In fact, most of the stuff that we have done, Rocket League, we reached out to them. Doom, Bethesda reached out, but we pitched Doom, I think, is what happened. They were saying, what would you want to do? And I said, if I had carte blanche, if I could pick anything I wanted, like a la carte, I'd ask for Doom. And that's how that happened. So Final Fantasy came to us, but I will say that we had a lot of people in the community asking for the first couple of months for us to chase them on that. So it was one that once they got in touch, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's see about this. The next big one we're doing, they came to us. The indies I all contacted because they're indies and they're not actively, the indies only ever do PR when they have a game coming out, and none of all those games are old. So, but yeah, it's a bit of a mixture. Like we've ongoing talks with probably about half a dozen like other people about projects that we are like definitely doing, all of which I think they've come to us, and then we have a bunch of other people who we're talking to that we haven't like confirmed with, and we may get around to it. But the problem right now we have is that, the problem I have right now is that it's basically me and Jeremy, and we need, if we want to like get around to everyone and do all this stuff, I need to start hiring people to help edit and help produce stuff, because we just don't have the bandwidth. But the one thing we don't have is a shortage of people asking. We've loads of people asking, which is like so flattering and so nice, but we don't ever get a situation where we don't put enough time into each one. Like this Final Fantasy one needed to have that much time for it to come out the way it did, so it's a balancing act, and I'm still kind of getting used to it. Yeah, a lot of people come to us, like more than half are people coming to us, most of them.
Someone says hire me.
I'll hire you all if I get enough patronage. I mean, we're in a good spot. We're kind of in, at the moment, like we're really well funded. We're incredibly well funded for like a 2-person operation, but we're kind of at this point where there's like a threshold we'll pass that once we do, I'll be comfortable enough at expanding. And we could probably do it now, but I wouldn't be comfortable. And I'd rather be able to like say, oh, I have this person for a good while, than like have somebody month to month. I don't think that's necessarily fair. So.
Someone asked if you prefer Tato or King.
Oh, I prefer Tato. Do I though? Have you had King yet?
No.
King crisps are, so you don't like cheese and onion crisps anyway, right?
No.
No, so it's King or only cheese and onion. So King crisps are ones we get a box of at Christmas. And they're pretty good. Or sometimes you're in a pub and they don't have Tato, they only have King. And King are pretty good. King might be tastier, but you don't get as much in a bag of King. You get like, it's not as bad as Walker's, but it's pretty bad.
Berries or Lions?
Fuck. I don't know. I think Barry's. What about you?
We're a Berries family.
Barry's,
That's
yeah.
our official answer on that.
She picks. She's the tea czar in this house.
Crisps?
Chips, sorry.
Where are we going now?
I don't know. Woodstown maybe? Or Tremor. Or maybe Waterford.
Someone says Lions, which is shameful.
Okay, let's do a vote. How about that? Should we go to downtown Waterford, or where's the other one? What's the other alternative? That's not miles away. Should we go to my old school, or should we go to downtown Waterford? How about that? Vote now. What's your vote?
Downtown. Old school. Where you shot noob? AFK?
I went there last night.
School, downtown, school, downtown.
It sounds pretty even to me. What are you feeling?
School. Cool for school.
School seems to be winning.
Downtown.
Are you okay to keep camera hopping?
Yes.
Alright.
Downtown.
Okay, we'll hit the school. School is kind of on the way to downtown.
School.
So, we'll see about that. Where I shot the AFK noob is a psychiatric hospital across the road from where I used to live. And I actually went to the place where we shot it yesterday, and it's gone. That area we shot it in, the like shed or whatever it was, construction yard, is actually gone now, so we can no longer do that. You feeling hungry, Wendy? No?
Okay.
Alright.
You gonna go eat something?
No, this rain sucks. I wanted to go get an ice cream or something, but
What do you mean? Are you not enjoying this summer evening?
this Irish summer, this beautiful, wet, hot Irish summer, wet, cold Irish summer. Look at this pub on the left. This is the most like Irish ass pub ever. Here on the left. Look at this shit. I'll drive past slow. Look at that. Kennedy's. Woohoo! Down we go.
Go to a pub.
Should go to a pub actually.
Get a 99.
You know what a 99 is?
No.
99 is a ice cream cone with a chocolate wafer sticking out of it. It was 99 pence back in the day. Whereas like you buy a 99 now and it probably costs like €3. Such is the way of things.
Have you ever been to Johnny Fox's pub in Wicklow?
I have been to Johnny Fox's before. I have an uncle who lives in... I have two uncles that live in Greystones. There's one out here called Jack Mead's, which we're actually pretty close to at the moment, which I like, which is an outdoor pub, and it has like a gypsy's tent, and it has like a little bridge and like a little castle for kids to like play around in. But it has this weird like gypsy like fortune teller's tent, which is like a fake mannequin gypsy in it or something. It's like gammy looking. It has a petting zoo, which only ever has like fucking goats in it.
I'm beside Greystones. Kilcool.
Okay, cool, nice. Yeah, my cousin doesn't live there anymore. I think they're all moved down now. Here we are, Waterford, Passage East.
Speak some Irish.
Anil Cadagum Dulgadi an Leharis, Leatherhull. Donald Dwiris Annandon. Tommy Inagoni, Port Lariga. Port Lariga? I don't know if it was Port Lariga.
What'd you say?
I said, can I please go to the toilet? My name is Daniel O'Dwyer, and I'm from Waterford.
Tá Marché de Hulle.
Marché de Hulle is yes. Marché de Hulle means tá means yes, and Marché de Hulle means you may or I'll allow it or something.
Key wherever you want.
Can I what?
Danny has a granny in Still, Oregon. Fact.
I do. How do you know that?
I feel like that's James.
What's the name?
Sid Byrne.
Sid. Oh no, Sid Byrne. James is Sid Bernius.
Oh.
Sid Byrne is Carl Duran, who was an old GameSpot buddy of mine.
Where's his granny live?
Carl, where's you're living in? You're not in Sandyford. No, you're in no, not Ranelagh. Where are you? You're around that area. Because we met in Dundrum that time, so I know you're in the south, somewhere in the south of the city. Oh my God! For you Google Maps friends, we're on the Dunmore Road. This is the Woodlands Hotel on the right, and leisure centre. I used to swim in there. Here's a lady going out for a walk. How many people are watching this?
125.
Jesus.
You had 126 a second ago, but then you offended them by, I don't know, not liking lions or something.
Well, all the people who voted for downtown fucked off. They were like, nope, no thanks. Anyone got any questions, by the way? Keep sending them in. I'll keep giving you the wonderful, magical mystery tour of my hometown. The world of 1,000 roundabouts. Ugh.
You lost 20 with berries. Do you have an official response to that accusation?
Barry's tea to this? I don't know. I don't really drink tea. You're the one that drinks tea in this house. This household. We're so slow at the moment. This car in front of me will not go.
Where's Timur's house?
Timur's house is in Leytonstone? Or Leyton? No, he isn't Leytonstone. East London, mate. East London. I don't know how he gets to work. He takes the Central Line. I guess he's working on Old Street. Is that on the Central Line? Is that after Liverpool Street? I forget.
When do you start with the Kind of Funny crew?
I start with Kind of Funny on the week after next. And I think I'm doing like 4 episodes that week because Andrea is at some event. I think. That may or may not be public. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be good crack. I used to work at a radio station in this town, and I used to do morning shows, and I really like it. I like producing like a really tight like news package and stuff. So that should be fun. And I'm fucking going mad living at home, working at home, being at home all the time. So it'll be good for my mental health.
Sid Byrne just announced that you like Pepsi Max. He's really blowing up your spot here. Usually,
Carl, you're fucking
releasing lots of private information.
I do love Pepsi Max, but you can't really get it in America, so I haven't been drinking it. Did the internet just get plugged out?
Someone says, "Forgive my ignorance. I'm fresh here. Who or what do you work for?" For who?
I'm a taxi driver in South Ireland, and I get my passengers
through marriage.
My most beautiful passengers.
Thank you.
I get them to Periscope my life. So we do this 24 hours a day, and for some reason it always ends up talking about video games. I don't really know why. I think that's just the way Periscope works. Here's the Topaz. Topaz, the stupidest name for a petrol station. Topaz. I feel like the entire branding around Topaz is to make it look like they're not selling oil or gas or whatever. You know, like BP, like, you know, like all petrol stations when suddenly have like green logos. It's like, fuck off. It's so stupid. Alright, this is the fried egg roundabout. We like to call this one fried egg roundabout because it is the smallest roundabout. You basically drive over it. Here it is. This is how interesting my life is. It's got a weird light system now, so I'm not sure if we can actually go in. So we'll have to see. I'm going in here, mate, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna fucking crash into the wind. It's the thing, aren't they? I think my lights are on now. Huh! Private grounds!
No.
Private grounds!
Private grounds.
Private grounds. Rivet grounds. Ugh. Here we go. Turn these off. This is it. There's the statue of Jean-Baptiste de La Salle himself. He's looking a bit mouldy, actually. It looks like there's a bit of a Dutch tilt going on here.
Sorry.
It looks like there's a lot of moss growing on him, doesn't it? It's quite a mossy look. Look how much moss is on him. What the fuck's that about?
We're frozen.
Oh really? Oh yeah. I had it cut off. Internet plug out.
Oh, we're back.
What's up, brother Tommy? What's up, brother Tommy? Fucking is brother Tommy. Just going to have a chat with brother Tommy.
We'll have a chat with Brother Tommy.
Brother Tommy is the youngest De La Salle brother in Ireland. He was when I was here, and that was about 10 years ago. And he used to do missions off in Africa. And I almost went on one. I almost went to Ethiopia once, and I got into the last 10 or whatever, and then didn't make it. Because I had no skills. Like, they brought people who were like able to build houses and shit, and I was just like, couldn't hear. How are you, Tommy?
How are you doing?
How are you keeping?
I'm keeping very well. Yourself?
Long time no see, not too bad.
It's true.
Lovely day for the ducks.
It's fantastic. How are you doing yourself?
Not too bad. I'm living in America. Hey, keeping?
Living in America?
Tommy, this is my wife.
How are you doing? Pleased to meet you.
How are things?
Very, very well, though.
Yeah?
When was the last time I saw you?
Yeah. Oakland
stuff.
and San Francisco and all that. So.
Good stuff.
I'm back home visiting the parents, so
Good.
showing her the old haunts and all that. You know?
Good. You have the American twang now.
Ah, shit. Don't tell her that. You never lost your twang either. Good luck, Tommy. There you go. Someone.
It's the most Irish fella ever. Someone says hi, Tommy.
Fucking hell. There you go. So you couldn't remember. I doubt he remembered my name, in fairness. But yeah, here you go. He's got some beard on him. He never had that beard before. That's a new one.
Tell him to tell the keg of beer story.
Who said that?
I don't know. I didn't see. Sorry.
Did you see the name?
No. Sorry. Who said that? I forgot. Sorry.
The keg of the brother Tommy keg of beer story.
Alan.
Who said that? Alan.
Oh, Alan Power.
Oh, Alan Power's on. Here we are. Oh, Alan's in town, I think. Alan's in town. I think Chris's thing is on this week. The keg of beer story. I was wondering because there's not many people who remember that one. Richie Nugent, who we were in school with. It probably isn't that funny.
He's home on Friday.
It's on Friday. Good stuff. We should meet up, man. We're here until Monday, I think, right up to Dublin. Tommy. So Tommy was involved in the missions. So you'd. I'm trying to think why this is going on. Were people giving donations or something? I think it was Mission Week. So we have this thing in the school called Mission Week, where we do like a bunch of fundraising for the missions in Africa, and I think it was a raffle or some sort of thing was going on, and he was asking people to bring in things for the raffle, and Richie Nugent said he'd bring in a cake, and he says, "I'm bringing a cake," and hear Tommy's accent. Tommy has like a weird accent. I'm not sure where he's from. Is he from somewhere in Limerick or Mayo or somewhere? And he went, "A cake." And he was like, "Yeah, a cake." He was like, "A cake." He was like, "Yeah." Like I don't know why it's confusing. Like a cake. And he was like a cake, like a cake of beer. And he was like, "No, a cake, a fucking cake, like a chocolate cake." A cake. Yeah. At least I think that was the way it was arranged. Maybe Richie was bringing in a cake. I don't know. Yeah, fucking hell. Brother Tommy, some mighty beard he had there. He looked like the Spelunky character with the white beard. He probably thought it's pretty weird that Danny's wife is just recording this whole thing on her phone, but he did a good job of hiding it, in fairness. All right, we're almost in downtown Waterford, and then what'll we do? We'll probably pop into somewhere to get an ice cream, maybe. Oh, what are the guards doing here? Police gonna pull me over, are they? Here, I'll let this guy go. Okay. getting stuck behind this fella, so I might as well. Come on, come on.
You want to put your
Wipers on? Oh, yeah, go point. So no lady. She'll be stuck there all day otherwise. No worries. Police are in there doing something. This is Waterford's famous Lombard Street. And the chipper on the left. Alright. We'll hang a left here in a second. Alright, we're going to wrap this up in a few minutes. Thanks for joining us, by the way, on this magical mystery tour of all that is Waterford. This is Waterford, for you asking in the chat. And most of these places have changed now. It's weird when you come home. The Reg, I guess it used to be called the Reginald, although that used to be the Chinese restaurant. That was Jade Palace.
Still Jade Palace. It says Jade Palace
Is it?
on it.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. That was always the Reginald as well. It's the Reg now because it's trendy. The Reg.
Hashtag the Reg.
Hashtag the Reg, yeah. There we go. The glass factory's on the left. If you've ever heard of Waterford Crystal, what's left of the old glass factory's closed, but this one on the left is very nice. They have lots of American style things in the front window. There's a football, an American football helmet. He went soaked. There's a fella there in a white shirt coming back from an office and he was like completely drenched to the bone. Alright. Okay, I think we're gonna... Can I park up there? Can I park in here? Taxi it says, maybe not. Probably gonna park there. Oh jeez. Park in that car. Yeah, alright, we'll park around here. Let's wrap it up. Thanks for joining us on this wonderful driving adventure through rural Ireland. Rural Ireland? That's a bit unfair. To Southeast Ireland.
Someone says, thanks for this, Danny and wife. Keep up great work with no clip.
You're my wife? Oh my god. Yeah, thanks. Shout outs to Mrs. O'Dwyer for manning the camera.
Womaning the camera.
Womaning the camera, sorry. You should be alright. Do you wanna make documentaries about video games? We could use some help. Dennis actually lives just up there. We could just crash in, but we probably shouldn't. Oh, the lights came on! Hooray! Alright, we're out of here. We're gonna go get some ice cream at Gino's. So have a great day. Go watch a documentary about Final Fantasy if you want. I hear it's good. Translates to shit though.